The human story is one of remarkable evolution. From our humble beginnings, we developed complex thought. This set us apart from other animals. We became aware of ourselves and our place in the universe. With this awareness came a profound realization, our own mortality. The inevitability of death became a question. Humans sought answers in the unknown. This search ignited the spark of religion. It offered solace and meaning in the face of our mortality. Religion, in its earliest forms, was likely intertwined with this burgeoning consciousness. It was a way to make sense of the world around us. It provided a framework for understanding natural phenomena. The rising sun, the changing seasons, birth and death, all became imbued with deeper meaning. These early beliefs, though rudimentary, marked the beginning of our species' long and complex relationship with the spiritual realm. This journey of faith, in its many forms, continues to shape our world today. Archaeological discoveries offer glimpses into the spiritual lives of early humans. Burial sites, some dating back tens of thousands of years, paint a picture of rituals and beliefs surrounding death. These weren't merely the disposal of remains. They were carefully orchestrated ceremonies. Graves were often adorned with goods, tools, and even food. This indicates a belief in an afterlife. The deceased, it seemed, would need provisions for their journey. These practices, found across various cultures and continents, speak to a universal human experience. The profound impact of death and the yearning for something beyond. The act of burying our dead with care and ceremony suggests a belief that death was not the end. It was a transition. This belief in an afterlife, however conceived, likely provided comfort and hope to early humans grappling with their mortality. It laid the groundwork for more elaborate belief systems to emerge. Early humans lived in a world teeming with mystery and power. The natural world, with its awe-inspiring phenomena, became a source of both wonder and fear. Storms, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions were awe-inspiring displays of power. They were attributed to unseen forces. Animism, the belief that natural objects and phenomena possess a spirit, emerged as a way to explain these forces. Animals, plants, rocks, mountains, and rivers were all seen as living entities. They were worthy of respect and even reverence. This worldview fostered a sense of interconnectedness between humans and nature. It instilled a sense of respect for the natural world. This reverence is evident in the intricate cave paintings found across the globe. These depictions of animals, often imbued with symbolic meaning, suggest a deep spiritual connection to the natural world. Animism provided a framework for understanding the forces of nature. It laid the foundation for the development of more structured religions. As humans transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agricultural societies, social structures became more complex. Shared beliefs and rituals played a crucial role in binding these communities together. Rituals provided a sense of order and stability. They reinforced social norms and strengthened group identity. These ceremonies, often centered around animistic beliefs, marked important events. These events included the changing seasons, the hunt, and the cycle of life and death. These shared experiences fostered a sense of belonging and solidarity. They provided a framework for social cohesion, cooperation, and mutual support. Rituals served as a powerful force in shaping early societies. They laid the groundwork for the development of more organized forms of religion. These religions would rise with the emergence of civilizations. Section 5. Temples of Belief. The rise of civilizations in Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, and other regions marked a turning point in human history. With the advent of writing, complex social hierarchies, and organized agriculture came the development of organized religion. Temples and shrines became centers of religious practice. Elaborate rituals and ceremonies developed. Priesthoods emerged. They held specialized knowledge and acted as intermediaries between the gods and the people. In ancient Egypt, for instance, pharaohs were considered divine rulers. They were considered intermediaries between the gods and humanity. Elaborate burial rituals and the construction of massive pyramids reflected the Egyptians' belief in the afterlife. Mesopotamian civilizations developed complex pantheons of gods and goddesses. Each deity had specific roles and responsibilities. These early civilizations demonstrate the growing sophistication of religious beliefs. They highlight the integral role religion played in the social, political, and economic structures of these societies. Section 6. A New Age of Faith. Between the 8th and 3rd centuries BCE, a period historians call the Axial Age witnessed a profound shift in religious thought. Across the globe, from ancient Greece and Israel to India and China, new philosophical and religious ideas emerged. These ideas challenged traditional ways of thinking about humanity's place in the cosmos. In ancient Greece, philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle emphasized reason and logic. They questioned traditional myths and sought rational explanations for the universe. In the Middle East, the prophet Zoroaster introduced the concept of monotheism. He preached the worship of a single, universal God, Ahura Mazda. This revolutionary idea would profoundly impact the development of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. During this time, prophets like Elijah and Isaiah emerged in ancient Israel. They challenged the worship of idols and emphasized the ethical and moral dimensions of faith. Confucius, in China, emphasized social harmony, ethical behavior, and ancestor veneration. These ideas spread, influencing countless lives and shaping the moral and spiritual landscape of their respective cultures. The Axial Age marked a turning point in human history. Section 7. A Tapestry of Beliefs. As religions spread and interacted with different cultures, they evolved and diversified. New sects and denominations emerged, each offering its own interpretations of sacred texts and traditions. Christianity, originating in the Roman province of Judea, spread rapidly throughout the Roman Empire and beyond. It evolved into various branches. These included Catholicism, Eastern Orthodoxy, and Protestantism. Islam, emerging in 7th century Arabia, spread quickly across the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Europe and Asia. It too developed distinct branches. These include Sunni, Shia, and Sufi traditions. This diversity of beliefs within and across religions led to both cooperation and conflict. It enriched human civilization with a rich tapestry of religious thought and practice. It also led to periods of intense rivalry and bloodshed. The history of religion is a complex and often paradoxical story of faith, reason, conflict, and coexistence. Section 8. The Rise of Secularism. The Enlightenment, a period of immense intellectual and scientific advancement in 18th century Europe, ushered in an era of reason and skepticism. The authority of traditional institutions, including the Church, was questioned. Thinkers like John Locke, David Hume, and Immanuel Kant emphasized individual liberty, reason, and the separation of church and state. This led to the rise of secularism. Secularism is the belief that religion should not play a role in government and public life. Secularism gained momentum in the 19th and 20th centuries. It led to the separation of church and state in many countries. It also led to a decline in religious affiliation in some parts of the world. At the same time, new forms of spirituality and religious expression emerged. These new forms often emphasized personal experience, individual choice, and a more fluid approach to religious doctrines. Section 9. The Enduring Quest. From the earliest stirrings of spiritual awareness in our prehistoric ancestors to the complex and diverse religious landscape of the 21st century, the human quest for meaning and connection to something greater than ourselves continues. Religion, in its myriad forms, has provided solace, guidance, and a sense of purpose for billions of people throughout history. While the role and influence of religion in the modern world continue to be debated, its enduring impact on human civilization is undeniable. As we continue to grapple with the fundamental questions of existence, the nature of consciousness, and our place in the vast universe, the search for meaning and purpose remains a fundamental aspect of the human experience. Whether through organized religion, personal spirituality, or secular humanism, the human spirit's yearning for connection, transcendence, and understanding will continue to shape our world for generations to come.